you very much, Aaron, for sharing your statement. Let's begin with you. So I would request to everyone, please read his statement and share your opinion with Ayo. And more than a couple of time, I misinterpreted. I don't know. I wasn't able to write anything.
Actually, it was due to the distraction. Mm,
Yes, man.
Yes, and it actually affected everybody, but it's okay. We can do with
I
what
can
we have.
understand. I can understand. I was trying to solve it, but I don't know. Yeah, I would definitely say to them, all of them. I would definitely speak with all of them. If they don't like to join us, it's okay. They shouldn't misinterrupt in our seminar. If during our session, it's all right. Yeah, I'm so sorry for this, and I don't know my. Oh shit! Just give me a second, bro. My desktop. I just throw my desktop. It's broken.
What happened? Your desktop?
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry
sorry.
about
yeah.
that.
My desktop fell down from the table. I don't know.
What's wrong
No,
with
it's
it?
okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Still, it's okay. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. Still, it's okay. Nothing happened. Okay, everything's okay. Okay, anyways, and thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. So let's begin with our feedback from Io. So I request to everyone, please read his statement and share your opinion with Io. Just let me know. Is there anyone who has done? We'll begin with them first. So we have Tao, we have Jalal as well. So I would request both of you guys, if you have done,
Okay, I
please
have some
share.
ideas about agile writing
Yeah,
first.
Io. Yes, please go on.
First of all, in general, I think his style of writing is maybe not formal way, uh, because normally we often give introduction in the way that introduce the question, paraphrase the question, and give the opinion. The question is that uh, to what extent did you agree or disagree? So I think he should maybe give his idea to agree or disagree, and then so his style in writing interesting, and the last the rest but paragraph is normally like a speaking way, not writing, because
Okay.
he wrote in he separate into many paragraph, and uh, a lot of ideas here, and um, they are not formed into different, maybe what can I say? Normally uh, we give our idea to show our agreement or disagreement, and uh, I think the body paragraph should be written into main body paragraphs. The first one is the opposite opinion, and the second is the opinion that we agree. So here he wrote so many body paragraphs, and they have different ideas. Uh, so I think that this is not a formal ways of writing an essay. Although he has some great idea and vocabulary as well. Some new words I have to look up the dictionary, because I, I have not uh, know those words before, and
Yeah, I got
okay,
you.
that's all my idea.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tao, for sharing your opinion. I hope I already received his feedback from you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you so much, Doc. I really appreciate your contribution and your opinion.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's my own idea. You can give your idea also.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tao, for sharing your opinion. Again, I'm moving forward to Jalal. Hello, Jalal. Jalal, can you hear me? Jalal, you are muted. Could you please unmute yourself, bro? Might he is not available, so let's begin with me. So, hi. Hello, Ayo.
Oh, yes, Mahidi. Thank you.
Yes, bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna share my opinion with you. My Zalal is doing something, that's why he's unable to speak more. Just give me a second. Just
Okay.
give me a second. One person. Now, one person is trying to join. It's okay. They could join us. Now we don't have any problem. Hi, Nazifa. Thank you very much, Nazifa, for joining us. But you are quite late. Could you please share your email, and you can see our all of essays, and you can read them. I hope that would be much better. You could get few ideas from us. Could you please share your email account? Then I could bring you in our tribe. So just send your email. You can send your email. So in between, I'm gonna share my feedback with Io. So Io, just give me a second. I'm gonna read your introduction first. University admission is actually not based on gender. It is basically an academic virtue, and it should not be based on gender. Okay, so it will be absurd. Okay, absurd to bring in gender sentimentally to this. I totally disagree with this notion. The available number of the gender that are only the available number of gender that are ready and equipped to study in the university should be allowed without sentiments. Okay, fine. Just give me a second. Nazifa, you can check your email and you can join our drive.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so here is Io. Io, can you hear me, bro?
Yes, I can hear you, bro.
Okay, bro. So I feel like your introduction, you were repeating something. You were repeating your idea. The top sentence, top of sentence, which you were writing there. University admission is actually not based on gender. Then secondly, it should not based on gender again. It should not based on gender again. You are repeating your idea, and then you are saying something. So it would be absurd to bring in gender sentimentally to this. So what you were trying to do there?
Are you asking me what I'm trying to
Yes,
do, right?
yes.
Oh,
What did
yes.
you
All right.
mention here? What you are
Y-
mentioned with this sentence? I highlight.
Yes. Okay. All right. So it will be absurd to bring in gender sentimentality to this. That means, okay, it will actually be absurd. That means it will not be all right to start thinking about either male, number of male and female when it comes to university admission. That's what I mean. So that means it will be absurd to bring in gender sentimentality. It will be
So
absurd to be saying,
yes,
okay, this is a female, this is a male.
yes, yeah. So I
Yes,
agree with
and
you also.
the
Yes.
yes, but the first repetition that you spoke about is actually for emphasis. Okay, that we should that university admission should not be based on gender. Okay, I was re-emphasizing it. I intentionally did that. I don't actually know whether it is wrong. I stand to be corrected. I can be corrected by any of my teammates right now. I won't mind, but I think okay, I it's for emphasis. That was why it was not a mistake. I repeated the statement in another fashion to
Okay.
emphasize.
Okay. Okay. So what I was noticed there, like we have a topic sentence. The topic sentence is universities should accept equal members of male and female students in every subject. So this is our topic sentence. We have to paraphrase this sentence, the ideal structure. I'm sharing the ideal structure. We have to paraphrase this sentence first, then we should share our opinion. So what I understand, um, with your content, whole the introduction, it was your opinion, your idea. There isn't any paraphrase. There isn't any paraphrase what they mention already. This is the topic. It's not representing anything. It is basically an academic venture, and it should not be based on gender. This is also your opinion. You are sharing your opinion. This is not based on the academic, like gender based. So it would be assumed, it would be absurd to bring the gender sentimentally to this. I totally disagree with the notions. Okay, fine. So everything, first to bottom, you have your own opinion. There isn't any paraphrasing way. So what we need to do, first of all, we need to paraphrase as it is. What topic sentence we have, we are unable to change the meaning. We have to do the same thing with our words, like our topic sentence, our introduction topic sentence should represent the same meaning what we receive from the questions. So your introduction is already indicating your ideas, your opinion, it's indicating. Then they were expecting. Then, like after receiving your paraphrasing sentence, then they are expecting your opinion. To what extent do you agree or disagree? I would definitely consider from this part. I don't have any complaint about this part. I totally disagree with these notions. Okay, fine. You totally disagree with this opinion. The available number of the gender that are ready and equipped to study in the university should be allowed without sentiments. Okay, fine. This is your opinion. So I would say you should mention another opinion, because both paragraphs should represent your couple of opinion, and you have to be clear with your introduction, because introduction, examiner would understand what you are going to write in your paragraphs 1 and 2 when they're gonna read your introduction. Introduction would carry your most value of your writing. Okay, let's move forward with your paragraphs 2, which is your second paragraph, immediate. Gender has nothing to do with academics or educations. Okay, fine. Gender is a dive and then not man-made.
Divine.
Divine. Divide. Divine. Yeah, divine and not man-made. Therefore, the number of males or females available in the world today cannot be equal, because we do not have power over procreation. I don't know how to pronounce
Procreation.
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 Procreation, yeah, power over procreations. So you are trying to explain, right, bro?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
I was trying to explain that gender actually has nothing to do with academics or
Okay,
education,
fine.
because
Okay,
we don't have a power over gender. We don't choose our gender. We only came and we knew we were male or we knew we were female. We did not choose the gender as baby. So we don't have power over the gender. So that's what I'm trying to explain. We don't have power over the gender, so we should let it be. We should not now be dividing, or be giving opportunities based on gender. That's why I said gender has nothing to do with academics or education. Gender is divine and not man-made. Therefore, the number of males or females available in the world today cannot be equal, because we do not have power over procreation. So we cannot equalize the number of female or the number of male, being given birth to today or already in the world. That's what I mean by that problem.
okay, I got it. But now I think you are distracting. Okay, before saying something, I have another questions. Uh, might I thought you are having few problem with the structure. I really admire your writing content. I really admire your opinion as well. I don't have any problem, but I feel like you have little problem with your structure. So may I share a structure with you? Is it okay?
Yes, please.
Okay. So what we need to do in our writing task two, if we're gonna receive agree disagreement essay, then we have to be clear. We have to be clear about our introduction. First of all, the topic. We don't worry about the topic, because topic would be less value in our content. We never think about a topic, because what are you gonna do with our opinion, agree disagreement, those types of content if we're gonna receive in our exam, because they would ask everyone, to what extent do you agree or disagree. That means we have to clear with our opinion. They are not requiring, they are not requesting to everyone to make any notes from their opinion. So topic will be valueless here. So what do we need to do? First of all, we have to paraphrase the topic. Secondly, we should give our opinion, couple of opinion. Must be. This this is much beneficial. We have to share a couple of opinion about the topic. To what extent do we gonna agree or not? If we're gonna say we are not agree, we disagree with this statement, definitely we have to provide them a couple of idea, not single opinion, because both paragraphs would represent our two statement. When you're gonna write
All right,
your
please, could you
couple of,
could you come again? You said the first is to paraphrase the topic, then the second is to what is to do what?
yes, second is we have to be clear with our opinion, our
Okay.
topic, our sentence, our own statement. They already mentioned here to what extent do you agree or disagree. As you said, you disagree with this statement, but you have only one opinion. You have only one opinion. So what are we gonna do? What you gonna do here? You are unable to write one paragraphs because like all the paragraphs, they deserve one statement, one central idea. If you're gonna write moreover, they have another statement, but your paragraphs would be wrong direction. Your introduction would be wrong because you have one idea. So what do you need to do? We have to be clear with our information in our introduction. We should provide them a couple of information in our introduction. Then we could move forward with our paragraph 1 and 2 as well. So in our
Okay.
paragraph 1, what we wrote in our introduction might you can add here. For example, you can add here without sentiments, and you can say and. You can say and you can provide another information. One is sentiments, another information you can provide here. Then it would be right here.
Okay.
So your first paragraphs would represent your sentimental issue, and second paragraphs would represent another issue. Just remember one thing: every single paragraphs, they deserve one central idea, one central idea. It's not requ- it's not like how could I say, um, I forgot the word. I forgot the word. Um, like it must be. It must be. I forgot the another word. I forgot that word. So we should be clear with our central idea, because when you're gonna write our body 1 and body 2, if you're gonna discuss a lot of things, an examiner would be confused. What is our central idea? So always, examiner will look forward our central idea. So what we need to do again, we have to provide our central idea in our paragraph 1. Then we have to explain our central idea, not any other things. We have to explain our central idea. Then we have to provide them a relevant example from our central idea to make it more clear. Then second paragraphs, we have to provide another information that we already mentioned in our introduction. Here is a sentimental issue. This is that it would represent your first paragraphs. When if you're gonna write and another information, then and part would represent your second central idea, second paragraphs. So this is the main thing we have to do here. We have to be more clear. What is our central idea? What is our explanation? What is our introduction? And what is our conclusion? We have to be clear. We have to be much clear with those information. Then examiner would understand clearly. But how you wrote, I don't have any problem. If I'm gonna read whole the passage, might I understand? I would understand what you were trying to say. But the fact is, what we are looking for, this is not required these paragraphs. This is not required these types of essay. We are looking something else. Okay, now move to the main point. In section 2, as writing task 2, we have few things. Task achievement, um, not like task achievement mind, task response mind. I forgot, task achievement or response. Okay, I forgot. Task response mind. Response. Okay. Task response mind. So how you gonna respond the task? It would be your own way, because they say task response, not achievement. When if they're gonna say achievement, then you have to be fulfill all the information. But if they're gonna say task response, you can respond 80%, you can respond 70%. It's up to you how we gonna respond. But the major problem is here. They are saying university university should accept equal member of male and female student in every subject. They didn't ask everyone. They didn't ask to us how many male and how many female in this world we have. They didn't ask to everyone. They said university should accept university should accept equal members of male and female students in every subject. All the subjects they are requiring equal member in the university. It's debatable. A lot of person they agree or disagree on. So how we gonna say it? If we're gonna say we disagree with this statement, then might we have different opinion. We are unable to identify, or we are unable to find out all those member, how many members we have in we how many members we have male and how many members we have female. It will be a lengthy process to identify them and collaborate them in the same group. So one point is here, which is time management. It will bring long time. And another point is they might face semester gap, not like semester gap, semester jot, like which is contained by like which would create semester problem. Might they would lose they like they have a 3 or 4 month semester, but if we're gonna follow this process, then might it would bring this semester would bring more than 7 or 8 months. The semester would be lengthy if you're gonna find out, and a lot of learner they would lose chance to join the same program. If they're gonna focus, they have to be limited. Then seat should be limited. And they should say university should say we have a 15, not like 15, we have 50 seat, 25 for women, 25 for men. How long time it would bring, we don't know. When our seat would be filled up, then we'd enroll our semester. So this is the process. Our time duration, like the semester would bring long time before enrolling. So this is another problem here. So how you were explaining, I don't have any problem. I'm just sharing my opinion, with you with a few structure. So that's all, bro. But I like your content. I like your structure. But I think you should follow few things that would be much better, because you are you you are good with grammar. Your vocabulary is really excellent vocabularies you have. I don't have any problem with your vocabularies, grammar, and you know how to write as well. You have a lot of ideas. So I think this little information could help you. You could hit 7.5 at least. I'm pretty sure about this.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you very much, bro. I don't have any other comments, bro. But I like your most part. Thank you very much, bro. I don't have anything else.
All right, but for me, let me just let me recap what you said about the writing test, because as as you're making comments, and that's what I do every meeting on our seminar days. I put down notes because I learn from everybody, so I put down notes. Okay, I just
Yes.
want to recap so that I can get it, so that I can improve on my next writing.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, you
Yes.
said your first note was that, okay, I should paraphrase the topic. That is the first thing to do, right?
Yes.
Okay, and your second note was that I should be clear with my central idea, which should be in the introduction, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that's all. Then you mentioned two other things.
Yes.
while sitting for writing test. I can't remember that right now.
Task response and task achievement. I was explaining about task response and
Okay,
task
thank
achievement.
you. Task response and
Yes.
task achievement.
In writing task
Okay.
two, I forgot. Not task achievement. Achievement would depend on task one. Might I'm confused. I'm a little confused about this part, but probably I think task response. Writing task two, examiner say my task response. It's depend on your ideas. Like if they're gonna mention to you task achievement, then you have to fulfill all the requirements. You have to respond 100% accurately. If you're gonna lose anything, then your response would your achievement would messed up, and you will lose a lot of things. You will lose all the marks. But
Okay.
task
So
response,
what
it's up to you how you gonna respond the task.
oh,
For example, if
all
I
right.
say to you, today, right now we're gonna discuss about holidays. Right now we're gonna discuss about universities. If you're gonna say, well, university, then right now I'm having a job facilities. I'm doing a lot of things in my regular life, but I don't have any time for studying, or I don't have any time for to focus on my regular study on any subject wise or something else. So this is related few things about a study, but what we are looking for, it's not providing the same answer, it's not providing the same information. At the beginning I said today we're going to discuss about university. You said university at the university we have a study level, we have few subjects, we have definitely students should study a lot in university. But right now if you're going to discuss, you have a job, you have a lot of things to do, because of that you don't have enough time to study. You focus study. This is response, how you are response. You response for your study area, but you didn't speak about university. So this is the main thing here.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, bro. I hope you got me.
Yes, I get you. I get you correctly.
Okay, thank you very much, bro. Now we are moving forward again. We have another member here. We have Thao here. Hello, Thao. And I would request to everyone, please read her statement and share your opinion. Thao, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And now we are moving forward. And I would request to everyone, please read her statement and share your opinion. Is there anyone who has done? Nazifa and Io, have you done, bro? Have you done, guys?
I'm still
Oh,
reading. Just
no,
a
still
moment.
reading.
Okay, okay, take your time.
I'm done.
Okay, so you can begin.
Okay, I think the introduction is good. It's clear to me, but um, on the first paragraph, uh, this one is not clear to me. Like, but the second paragraph is quite clear. Only the last line. One more reason for accepting both genders is that every student has the right to choose his or her measure. So I'm confused that how choosing major is related to accepting equal number of male and female students. So that's about it.
Okay, that's all.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. So let's begin with Io. Hello, Io, bro. Do you have anything?
Yes, Meidi.
Yes,
Well,
bro. Go on.
the introduction. Tao, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, all right. Okay, the introduction, according to what I've learned in this seminar group so far, okay, I think your introduction, okay, is a bit not there, all right, because according to what we are from our responses, our opinions, and our discussions, okay, I found out that the introduction must actually okay, uh, um, be the introduction must be your idea, must be a summary of your idea of the idea about the subject. All right, but uh, for me, this introduction, okay, did not actually summarize your idea, okay, about the topic, because the same thing Mehidi said to me even today, and I am trying to improve every day. Each day we write essays. Each day we come together for the seminar. I try to improve because actually, it's true that the introduction must actually comprise of your idea, all your idea, but in summary. Then the other paragraphs will now be breaking down, okay, those ideas that you have put into the introduction, okay, will now be broken down in your paragraphs. So, for example, your introduction states that okay, there have been different views about the requiring admission of tertiary education. It is said that institutions should admit an equal number of students of both genders in every major. From my point of view, I completely agree with this issue. In this essay, I'm going to give some explanation from my stand. Now, that last statement, I am going to give some explanation, okay, for your stand. What idea are the ideas, okay, behind your stand? Behind, yes, I agree that okay, there should be the university should accept equal members of male and female students in every subject. Fine, I agree. How what why are you agreeing? I think that should be your idea. What is the reason for the agreement? And I think that that should be the idea and the summary of the idea that should be in the introduction. Okay, so the paragraphs that will follow will now be a breakdown of your introduction. I think that makes it simpler. All right, that's what I've learned from many people here. Okay, and that's what I've actually learned from Mehidi too. That makes it simpler, okay, for you to develop other paragraphs. So you don't have to be thinking again, okay, out of the box. Once you get the introduction right, your other paragraphs will now, okay, be a development of the points, the ideas you have in your introduction. And secondly, I want to, okay, actually draw your attention to your structure, your sentence structure, and your the spellings and vocabularies, right? Because I actually discovered some errors here. He said there have been different views about the requiring admission. Okay, I don't think that is correct. About the requiring admission. Are you talking about the requirement for admission into tertiary institution or into the university? Because this phrase, the requiring admission of tertiary education, is not clear to me. Probably you want to throw more light on that.
So what should I change into? So did you mean that the requiring admission is not correct, right?
Is not appropriate. Requiring is correct as a word, but it's not appropriate in that sentence. All right, you said there have been different views about the requiring admission of tertiary education. The requiring admission of tertiary education. That's the problem I have. Well, how do you mean by the requiring admission of tertiary education? Is it the requirement for admission into, okay, the tertiary institution, or are you talking about tertiary education? That's what I'm trying to say. So it makes, okay, that sentence clumsy, okay, and it makes it difficult for me, even if I am trying to sum up the idea, your idea or what you're talking about. It makes it difficult for me to actually understand, digest, or interpret that what actually do you mean by the requiring admission of tertiary education?
I mean here, I want to mention about the process of admission of some universities when accept a student. So I should change. Maybe I should change it to the process.
Okay.
Admission process of tertiary education.
I think, okay, I think probably it should be better put this way. There have been different views about the requirements for admission into the university. I think that will be better. There have been different views about the requirements, not requiring now, the requirements for admission. The requirements, yes, for admission.
Yes.
Into the university.
Okay.
Since the topic actually states universities, so I think it will be proper to use that word too, universities, instead of tertiary education.
Okay.
So you can delete the tertiary education.
Yes.
Into universities. I think into universities. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. So it is said that institutions should admit an equal number of students, okay, of both genders in every major. In every major what? I think you should add subjects.
Major here mean that the subject that student take. Uh,
Yes, but I think it should be in every in every subject instead of in every major.
because I want to replace the word subject in the topic question, so that I do not repeat that. So I cannot use
Okay.
major.
Major actually does not explain anything. It does
Mm-hmm.
not refer to subject and it does not refer to the learnings in the university. So if you're saying it is said, okay, that institutions should admit an equal number of students of both gender in every major, I may not understand what you mean by major. But if you said in every subject or in every department, then I will understand. Or in every faculty, then I will understand. But you say in
Okay.
every major of what? I may not understand that.
Okay.
That's my
Maybe
own opinion. I
faculty.
think yes,
Faculty, but better.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So, and from my point of view, I completely agree with this issue. Okay, yes, uh, you completely agree with the statement or with the notion. I think issue should be
Yes.
changed to the statement because it's
It's
actually not
notion.
an issue. Is it? Yes, it's a notion or statement. It's a discussion. It's not an issue. All
Okay.
right. In this essay, I am going to give some explanation for my stand. All right. Okay, I think the introduction looks better now. So I wouldn't want to waste our time, all right, trying to take every sentences, okay, one by one, okay, so that we can have okay other people and we can have Mehidi to also comment. But I think you actually get okay my view about the structure on how to write. You have a good idea, okay, but you need to actually put it together the best way you can, okay, by minding the tenses you use, the sentence structure, the preposition, verbs, and so on, and the grammar, so that you can be best understood. Okay, I prefer that you write in more simpler English, in English, okay, so that people can understand uh, very well, okay, because I understand that what the examiners are actually looking for is not how complex your vocabulary is, but how fluent your idea and how structured your writing is. And I hope I'm right. If I'm not right, Mehidi we actually tell us that. All right. I think that is what they actually look into. All right. So our advice that you write more, okay, of simpler English, or you write, okay, simple grammar, more constructive than trying to put a lot of words, okay, into it, and pay attention to your tenses, okay, grammatical errors, and so on. I think you'll be good. I like the way you write. Actually, I have read it, okay, like twice. I like the way you write, but there are some actually errors or misuse of some vocabs here and there, but that can be corrected, and I'm sure that in our next seminar you will be able to write better than this. Thank you
Okay.
so much for
Yes. Thank
listening
you.
to me.
Yes. Thank you for
All
your
right.
suggestions. Yes, I will improve my writing next seminar. So, in the introduction, should I add the more specific idea that I will write in the body paragraph, like you said before?
Yes, I'm sure that Mehidi will also contribute to that when he speaks, all right, about because he actually taught me part of what I'm saying right now, and I'm learning from him and other people too in the seminar. Okay, that
Okay.
your
Okay.
introduction should
It's
be
all
a
right. You're right.
summary
You're right.
of
You're
your
right, bro.
idea.
You're right.
Yeah, thank you, Mehidi. Probably, Mehidi, you can go ahead.
Okay,
Probably
okay,
you
okay.
should explain better, Mehidi. Yeah.
No, 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 no. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, man. You can. You can. I was
Oh,
listening, bro. I was listening. I was listening. Is there any issue? Then I definitely interrupted, but there isn't anything.
Oh, all right. Okay. So Tao, that is what I mean. Okay. Your introduction should be a summary of your idea, what you want to write about. Okay.
Yes.
It's not compulsory that it should be long. No. Your introduction, okay, should not be long, but should summarize your idea. Then the other paragraphs should now break down your introduction. That means you're now breaking down the summary of your introduction. You are not breaking it down, okay, into paragraphs. And I am sure that will be catchy, and that will entice the examiner more, all right, to your write up. And that will even help in actually developing your idea better. Once your introduction, what I've learned from what I've heard from Meidi and other people, once your introduction is okay and is a good summary, is loaded, you won't have, okay, you won't run out of ideas when you are writing the body. That's the other paragraph. Okay. So I think
Okay.
that is what you should actually think about. Okay, so you summarize all the ideas in your introduction so that subsequent paragraphs will be an explanation of your introduction. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
I get you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very
You're
much.
welcome, Tao.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much, Io, for sharing your feedback with Thao. And finally, it comes to me. Hello, Thao.
Hello.
Yes, I totally agree with Io. I totally agree with Io. So I have a
Okay.
few new things. I would never distract him. Whatever he said, I don't have any problem. So let's share something new. As he wrote there, I completely agree. Okay. Which one is okay? I completely agree with this statement. Okay, in this essay, I'm going to give the explanation for my stand. Okay, you can do like this. So my sound would be changed definitely. You can do like this, but the ideal structure is when you would receive any agree disagree essay, then try to clear your information rather than this structure, following this structure. Because when you're gonna follow this structure, this types of structure we follow when we receive, discuss both views and give your opinion. Those types of essay when you're gonna receive, then we try to follow this structure. Like this essay will discuss both sides of a space with a personal opinion. We try to skip few information from our introduction, because those information we could use in our body paragraphs. If you're gonna write, but because in discussion essay we have to write 5 different paragraphs. So 5 different paragraphs, it's not easy. It's not very simple thing. We
Right.
have to paraphrase. We have to be master in paraphrasing in our introduction, body one, body two, body three, body four. Well, wow, we have 5 different paragraphs. So all over we have to paraphrase, like paraphrase garden. We would move forward in a paraphrase garden like this. So we always try to follow these types of structure for our discussion essay, not like this essay. So what you can do here, you can say I'm fully convinced with the given statement, or you can say I fully agree with this statement because blah 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 blah. You have to explain your idea. That will be much better. Examiner will understand clearly what you are going to discuss in your paragraph. So that will be the main point.
Okay.
I don't have any complaint about your introduction right now. What I said, that's done. So let's begin with your paragraphs of 1 and 2. So what was our main point here? Our main central point: university should accept equal member. University should accept equal member. For example, if we have 5 member girls, then we have to receive 5 member as a boy in the same subject. This is the equal members of male and female students in every subject. So your first paragraphs, you are explaining separation, like girls,
Right. Yes.
girls
Maybe
may
I.
have Yes,
I grow
no,
it
they're
in
unable
the
to
wrong
share their
way.
personal content with someone. Boys, they could be available to share their secret things or something else. So your first paragraphs is wrong.
Right. Yes.
Whatever you
Yes. I
wrote here
agree.
is absolutely wrong.
Yeah. I agree. Actually, when I finish the first paragraph, I come back to the question again. I realize that my ideas is wrong. So yeah,
Okay, okay.
maybe
So you,
I should have disagreed with this statement because
this is the right thing.
right.
This
Yes.
statement must be go on with disagreement.
You're right.
Disagreement.
Right.
We
Yes.
cannot
I
agree
agree.
with this statement. How we could evaluate every person? How we could combine them? hundred
Yeah.
percent,
Yeah.
hundred percent more, hundred
At
percent
first,
more.
I think that the question is about the separation about the gender.
Okay,
Yeah. So
okay.
my
So it was,
misunderstanding the
yeah,
question.
it's all right. So you've already got your point. So
Hmm.
another thing, you. So I've already said to you, your information is wrong here. So let's begin with your structure. On the one hand, when you're gonna say on the one hand, and when you're gonna say however, that would be wrong direction here. If
So
you're
on
gonna
the other
say
hand, right?
yes, on the other hand or however, it's okay. On the one hand and however, it's completely okay. The figure, it's okay. I didn't have any problem with this figure, but they have few reasons. If you're gonna say I partially agree with this statement due to this reason, you can say on the one hand, on the other hand. If you're gonna say I agree with this statement or I disagree with this statement, then you have to be clear what you are going to say. You are unable to write on the one hand, on the other hand. You have to write on the one hand or on the same hand. If you're gonna write in your paragraphs one on the one hand, and your second paragraph should lead with on the same hand or on the same way. It would be much better to use firstly, first of all, secondly, second of all, like secondly, yeah, first of all or secondly. Or you could say on the one hand, and you can begin with moreover. That would represent your another information.
Okay.
Yes. So your structure is wrong here.
Right.
You didn't say you partially agree with this statement. You completely agree with this statement. So there shouldn't be any contradict. There shouldn't be any opposite view. The view should be positive and in the same direction. For example, we are moving we are moving in front of the next semester. Like if we are moving in our future, if someone they said no, we are going to Utah, we are going to have a Utah, then we move our past generation 1994. How it looked like, you would believe it? Definitely not. I would definitely regret. I would never believe this statement, because we are moving our future. We are moving in our future. If someone said no, we'd have a U-turn and we'd come back to our past generation, 1944. It's
Okay. Yeah.
quite impossible. It's quite impossible. So we have to be pay attention about our idea. So your second idea, it's also wrong. When you're gonna say, however, this essay belong both statement with your view. Your first statement, that's why I say to everyone, try to clear your idea in your introduction, then you would never mess up. As you write, I don't have any problem, you can write this is related to your task achieve task response, so you can write whatever you want, you can write, definitely you can write. But if you're gonna write this structure, then examiner would look forward your central idea. Where is your central idea here? You don't have any central idea. So main point is here. On the one hand, then you said people who opposite, okay, people who opposes this view may think that it should be better for training single sex classes. Okay, fine. For example, okay, where is your explanation? Where is your central idea? So if I consider this is your central ideas, then where is your explanation? There isn't any explanation. You begin with example. This is your wrong indication. Okay, therefore, you begin with new information. So this is your another misconception. You discuss a couple of things here, but with the wrong direction. So pay attention. What we need to do, we have to be clear. We have to be clear with our introduction. We have to be clear with our information. What we wrote, what we're gonna write in our introduction should represent our couple of idea, agree, disagreement, a statement. Then we could move forward with our body paragraphs 1 and 2. In our body paragraphs 1, we have to mention our central idea from our introduction. One idea we can keep and we can bring from introduction, and we could place these places like in our body paragraph 1. We have to mention, and then we have to explain our central idea with a example. With an example, yeah. This is the main thing, and this method you have to follow with your body paragraphs too as well. And conclusion. Now move to the conclusion again. Conclusion. What are we gonna do with our conclusion? What you did with your introduction, what you did with your introduction, just paraphrase as it is. Just paraphrase your introduction for your conclusion. That's it.
Okay.
If you're gonna change anything, don't try to follow this structure. What I said. If you're gonna change how you wrote today, if you're gonna follow this structure, then don't try to follow my instruction for your conclusion. Then your conclusion will be wrong. If you follow this structure, what I said, then you can follow this structure for your conclusion. Your conclusion will be right. Because this is the basic thing. This is like ideal structure. Your introduction should represent your couple of idea. Your body paragraphs would represent, first body paragraphs would represent your one idea, second body paragraph would represent your second idea, then your conclusion. Your conclusion would represent your introduction, because your introduction you mention in your body paragraphs, you explain your idea in your body paragraphs, and you give an example. So what is your central idea from in your body paragraphs? Couple of idea you have from your introduction. Your conclusion would be summary. Your conclusion would be summary. Should be summary from your in your essay. So you can paraphrase the introduction and you can submit in your conclusion. That's it.
Okay. Yes. I got your point. So in the first place, maybe my ideas is not correct.
Yes. So you can avoid this information. Your information is wrong here. I'm not going to do anything. So okay. So let's begin with. However, I would personally agree. So here you said I would personally agree. It's much better to both gender to accept it equally in number of universities, since there is no discrimination against women. Okay. So what is your central idea here? I would definitely say, what is your central idea here again? You don't have any central idea. Your central idea would be very simple. Within one sentence, you have to clear your central idea, like a headline. For example, if you're gonna discuss a lot of things, you can see newspaper. You can see newspaper. They have one headline, and they describe a lot of things, like budget list, like shopping list. They describe EU shopping list, and they have one headline. They describe shopping, whatever it is, and they say it in their headline. Okay, this is shopping list. Okay, cool. One headline, shopping list, and they describe a lot of things. For example, reading section. They have one heading matching option. Within one sentence, they clear the information, and they describe a lot of things in the paragraphs 1 and 2, A, B, C, D, whatever it is. Within one sentence, you have to clear your central idea. You have to clear your opinion, your main point. Then you can describe, use thing. In reading section, if you're gonna read fast one or two sentence, you would understand the topic. What about the passage? For example, if you don't understand occasionally, we'd never understand within one sentence, then you can escape a lot of things and you can read before end two sentence. Before ending the passage two sentence, you can read, you would understand. Sometimes the idea or the information they already mentioned, they mention end of the passages or in like front of the passage, top of the passage. They mention they do these types of game. They play these types of game with ourselves. So we have to be clear. We have to understand what they are trying to say. So what I say, why I'm speaking about the reading section, they have one reason. They mention about heading matching option. I hope you understand heading matching option.
Okay, yes, I understand it.
Yeah,
So,
you know heading matching. So what they do, we have to do the same thing. We have to mention our central idea within one sentence. Your one sentence should represent your main central idea. We cannot write like them, definitely. We cannot write like them. But yes, within one sentence, we have to clear and we have to explain all the information in our body paragraphs 1 and 2 as well. This is the main thing. That's it.
okay, yes, I got you.
Thank you very much. I don't have
Okay,
anything else.
okay,
That's all.
thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much,
for your
guys.
suggestion.
Thank you very much. Now we are moving forward and I'm ready to receive my negative feedback. I did a lot of mistakes because I have a lot of interaction.
Like you didn't have enough time because of there's
Yes,
some guys.
yes, someone they were interrupting me.
Yes, like yesterday, you were busy.
Yes, I don't know. So okay, guys, you can read my my passage that I submit here. Should I change the page color?
No, no, is it clear enough?
Okay, this is clear now. Okay.
Can you enlarge it a bit, please?
Okay, bro. Okay. Is this much better?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Oh, okay, bro. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, Nazifa.
Okay, I'm done reading.
Yes.
So in the first paragraph, sorry, the introduction, uh,
Yes.
I found just one mistake. I think in the second line, in
Yes.
their administration system, which would be contain, maybe would contain, uh, the B should be
Which
omit.
one? Introduction.
Second, yes, second line would be
Administration
contain,
system. Yes, administration system.
which would contain. I don't think B
Which
should be here.
yes, not be, not be. Which should contain. Yes, not
Yes.
be. Yes, which
Um,
should contain.
Otherwise, it's okay, I suppose, and it's unfinished, so
Yeah.
no comments on that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nazifa, for sharing your opinion. So, is
Welcome.
there any other one who has done?
Just give me some moment, please.
Yes. 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 Please.
Okay, I'm done with
Yes, yes,
reading
yes.
your
Please go
essay.
on. Yes, please go on.
Yet in the introduction, the first sentence, it
Yes.
is debatable that institute should follow a structure in their administration system which could be so the same idea with maybe I forgot her
Which
name.
would like which
Could
would contain
contain.
and the both genders.
Okay, so and you continue with the verb here. So which is it subject? I get confused in this sentence. Are, so you mean the both gender are subject with are?
Yes, both gender. The both gender. This is the subject.
So I get confused your expression here.
Yes,
Uh,
I got you. I got it. Yes, I
the
got it.
which could contain the both genders. There is a relative sentence, relative clause, which could contain the both genders, right?
Yes,
And are equal in their section.
yes,
So I think you should separate into different sentences
yes.
because
You're right. You're right.
it is a
I
little
should
bit
separate.
confusing. Yeah.
Yes. So I said at the beginning, it is debatable that institutes should follow a structure in their administration system which would contain the both genders are equal in their session. So this is my subject. This is my subject here, which would contain which would contain the both genders are equal in their session, and institutes should follow them.
Mm, because the structure of the sentence is not correct. I think that it is not correct because the subject, uh, the both genders is the object of the verb contain, right?
Yes.
And it is the subject of the verb are here, so it's not correct way to write like this. So I think you should change into the we could contain the
Separate. I should separate this sentence.
okay, and you do not have to separate, so you can rewrite like this. Which could contain the equal number of both gender in their section. That should be better.
Yes. Okay.
Equal numbers of both genders in their section. Okay.
Okay. I should erase R, right?
Yes, erase. And
Yes.
equal like change to adjective.
Yes.
If
I should
that.
erase R. R is creating problem here.
Mhm. Okay. So I think your introduction maybe have the first problem of the first sentence and the
Yes.
rest one is okay. You show clear your opinion with the clear information explanation.
Okay.
And in the second paragraph, uh, I want to focus just one minor mistake
Yes.
here.
Yes. Yes. Please.
Um, which which is belong. Belong here is the verb not is. So
Which
you
is
do not
belong.
need to write is here. Which
Okay.
belongs.
Which belongs.
Yes.
Which belongs. Belong is right.
Yes. Belong with s.
Yes. Belong with S. Yes. Which belongs. Highly reputation in this world. Or I could say. I could say something else. University of Toronto is highly reputed university in this world. Might that be much better?
Okay. That's good.
Yes,
That's
that would
maybe
be much.
better.
Yeah, that would be much better.
Okay, so I think
Mhm.
that you didn't have enough time to complete your essay. So maybe
Yes.
you have the right direction to write the essay, but the problem is your time. so it's okay.
No, I think okay. I know few things. So what I need to do, to be honest with all of you, I know what I need to do, but I'm having a lot of problem with my grammar and few time. That's why, like, I'm regularly I'm writing something, and because I could develop my handwriting, because I would have my paper-based exam, not computer-based. I'm not comfortable with computer.
Right. Yes. Yes.
I
We.
believe paper-based is much easier. I could make some note, and I could find out a lot of vocabularies in my mind, and it's
Okay.
much easier to type in the computer. Who are IT specialists or who are like software engineer, they are comfortable with it.
Yes, I agree. I prefer handwriting, not paper like you, not computer thing.
Yeah, this is much easier for me.
Yes. Okay, that's on my idea.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I got you from you. Thank you very much, Tao, for sharing your opinion. So let's begin with Ayo. Hello, Ayo.
Yes, Maidi.
Yes, bro.
All right, okay. Thank you. I thank everybody for the feedback. All right. And now you said something. You said you know, okay, actually what to do, okay, concerning your grammar, because that is what I actually emphasize on almost every time we
Yes,
write,
yes,
okay, on
Yes.
this writing test. Okay. I think you should begin to make effort right now, okay,
yes,
not, don't wait till when the examination is near. You should begin to make effort right now to actually correct that, okay.
yes,
And I believe that once the problem is known, okay, the problem is half solved, okay. So
yeah,
I think you should work on that, because what I'm still seeing here is actually still the grammatical error, mistakes, and so on. And I understand that, okay, it's actually not easy to organize a seminar, all right, because during the seminar, I can remember that there are a lot of distractions about people calling you, sending the link to people, you sending the topic to people again. That can be that can be distracting. And I was also distracted, even with that, even when I was not the one speaking, I was distracted with all those comments. All right, so I understand if you are having some shortcomings, okay, on your write-up today. I really want to understand that, but well, I will not just stop there without giving my own feedback too. Okay, the first feedback is what I've given already. That you should work ASAP, okay, on your grammar. You should work ASAP, because I believe that you are good. I believe that you have the experience. You have written. You have sat for the exam before, so you know what to expect. Okay, you are even helping most of us. You are helping me particularly, okay, because I have not sat for the exam before. So you have given me all the ideas of what I am to expect, and I really appreciate that. But you should now wanting, okay, you should work on your grammar, all right,
yes,
because we
yes,
have to move. I believe that we have to move together. Everybody in this seminar that have
yes,
been attending the seminar since have to move together. We have to be successful together. Okay, it's
yes,
not that one person will be successful and the other will not. Everybody has to be successful together. Okay,
yeah,
and Amanda is not here today. Everybody, Amanda, Tao, everybody present today have to be successful together, and that's why we give this feedback so that we can learn from ourselves. And
yes,
once we hammer on feedbacks, let's work on it, especially your grammar, because most of your write up, okay, will actually will have made a lot of sense if you had worked on your grammar.
yeah,
All right. For example, you wrote, you said it is debatable that your first sentence, you said it is debatable that institutes should follow a structure in their administration system which would be contained the both gender. You know that phrase is incorrect, okay, and it looks clumsy. Okay, fine, it's still good, okay, until you started talking about administration system. It is debatable, fine, it's good. It is debatable that institutes should follow a structure in their administration system. That was where you were getting it wrong, because it should be in their administrative system. which would be contained, and the, which will be contained. I think you should add contained in both, not, you should remove the they. You should
Yes.
add
In.
which should be contained in both genders instead of contained, okay, the both genders.
Yes.
Okay, it should be in and not the.
In. In both gender.
Then genders, and that should be a full stop there, because by continuing the statement with
Yes.
are equal in their session, it renders the statement, okay, very useless. As in, it doesn't have a meaning anymore. So I think you
Okay.
should stop at both genders, full stop.
Okay. Full stop.
All right. Then, yes, then you should just do away with equal in their session. No. So I am not convinced with the given statement. All right. What I see in that, okay, is that the statement is not meant to convince you. It's an argument. What is your take? The subject, the question is asking for your take. The question posted is not about, okay, you being convinced. The subject is not convincing you. The subject is simply, okay, university should accept equal members of male and female students in every subject. To what extent do you agree? So the subject is actually asking if you agree or not. The subject is
Yes.
not asking if you are convinced. So I would like you to take note of that, okay? Because
Yes.
it's actually in your introduction, and okay, that will determine the body of your essay. So the subject is not about being convinced. The subject is about your opinion about, okay, having equal gender in the university. So it's, the subject is not about you being convinced. No, it's about what is your view. Do you agree or do you not agree? All right. So I think that should be corrected, okay, when you write these, okay, and that actually, you know, that actually will affect the body of, or the other body of your essay. Okay, once the introduction, okay, is not
Yes.
well arranged, not well structured, it will affect, okay, the body of your essay. Okay, and that's why you said, okay, the first paragraph right now, you said, firstly, this policy is required a large amount of time and a huge technical support. However, it is true that university authority, I think it should be the university authority or university authorities. All right.
Authorities. Okay. University authorities.
Yes.
DIES.
It is true that the university authorities, now from authority, I can't make any sense. Authority, they do not, there's nothing
Yes.
joining
Yes. I
that.
got it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so okay, so you should work on that. But I understand. I don't need to go further because I know you were multitasking. You were attending to people who are being admitted into the seminar. You were sending questions. You were sending documents, and it will be tasking. So, I would suggest that after like the 5, 10, 15 minutes that we have given, I think, okay, the people should not be admitted until after we are finished, so that the people can actually be admitted to only read and comment. Because once we have started and you are admitting people, it will not only distract you, maybe it will also distract the rest. It will distract
Yes.
everybody. All right. So I think after the 15 minutes grace that we give, okay, once the test is started, people should not be admitted, so that we'll give people time to read, to actually ascertain that they have gotten the questions. Then we can give ourselves time to start. And once we start, there should not be any admittance. But when we finish, then we can admit people to just come for observation. I think that will be great, so that we don't get frequently distracted. Okay,
Yes.
and so that it doesn't affect, okay, our right and the task of the day, because we are not just here to discuss, we are also here to learn for ourselves and to improve on our writing, speaking, and everything. So I believe, okay, we should concentrate. And that is the major thing that has affected your writing today, maybe. Because
Yeah,
I
I
actually
agree. I
believe in
agree
you
with
and
you.
I trust you.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I believe you and I trust you because you have had a lot of experience writing these exams, and okay, there you have a lot of knowledge to pass it to every one of us, which I am benefiting from. I am learning from you, so I am very sure you shouldn't be the one that you should be left behind. So I think the timing should be right so that we can concentrate and you can also work. You can concentrate and work on your grammar so that you can write better. And I believe you can do
You're
better.
right.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're right. You're right, bro. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much, everyone, guys, for sharing your feedback, and thank you very much for everyone for joining our today's seminar. And I really appreciate all of you that you already mentioned a lot of things with me. I really admire all of your comments, and especially Io, Nazifa, and Kao. Thank you very much, all of you guys. I would definitely work on my grammar from today as well. Yeah, from today, I would never waste any single moment. Thank you very much, and I would make sure we would never accept anyone during our writing task. After writing, we could accept anyone because when we're gonna write anything, we have to be concentrate our writing. It's much critical and much dangerous. This is not very simple to focus our writing. And today I got a lot of requests when I was writing. Everyone, we are when we were writing, we have a like interruption. So due to this reason, we are unable to write. Okay. Anyways, thank you very much, guys, for sharing your feedbacks, and see you tomorrow at the same time at the same place. Tomorrow we have a speaking task, and next week Friday we begin our grammar seminar. Before Friday, we'd make a plan how we could begin. I would request to everyone, please join us. Please join us regularly at the beginning, not middle of the section, not end of the session. It's not like try to join us at the beginning. That will be much beneficial. And thank you very much, guys, and see you tomorrow at the same time at the same place. Thank you very much. Until
Okay.
tomorrow, stay safe, stay
See
good.
you.